would you say that your style's changed through the decades? I know you're only 33, so
Yes, over the past 3 decades.
yes, over the past 3 decades.
I think I've become more confident in dressing like me as opposed to dressing like I'm supposed to dress.
Has that been quite freeing?
Oh, yes. And also, as I'm so pleased you said earlier, anybody saying that you can't do that or you can't do this because of your age, shut up.
Oh,
Wear what you want. Somebody the other day spoke to me about somebody that is in the public eye who was photographed wearing a very short skirt. And they said, "Oh, do you think that she'd learn?" And I said, "Learn what?" And they got such a shock and they said, "Well, come on, she's in that age." I said, "I think she looks absolutely wonderful. And I applaud her for wearing what she wants." And actually, this happened years ago. So when I first met my husband, we've been together 20 years, and we were on holiday in Italy. And there was a woman walking through the street who had on a bra top and a sort of sarongi skirt, but it had bell, when the bell bells, you know what I mean? They were
yeah,
sort of jingling.
yeah.
And she had flip-flops on that were jingling. And I was looking at her. My husband said, "Why are you staring?" And I said, "She looks fantastic." And then I heard myself say, "Isn't it great that she dresses like that for her age, at her age?" And then I stopped myself and I said, "I'm never saying that again."
Yeah.
And she was probably, I would say she was probably in her late 70s, 80s.
Oh, wow.
Oh no, she was
amazing.
Yeah, and she looked incredible.
Yeah.
So that was the day I stopped. I actually meant it as a compliment. I didn't mean it in a cruel way. And he said, "What? What's the matter?" I said, "I must never say that again."
Yeah, because she just looked great.
She looked fabulous.
Yeah.